offense has it at the 28 on first down. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They just keep firing. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. He's got it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Jones wants to throw it. Gets rid of it. It's complete to the right.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Right on the money. There he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. It's Rivers. And they pick up just a few on that completion. I think he wanted to take a shot there, and he took a shot all right and dumped the ball off to the running back.
There's no doubt, Reese, and he took a shot, but I think he did the right thing. I want to push the ball down the field. I want to make big plays, but when it's not there, be smart. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Here's the handoff. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lawson. Quick with the spin move. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Back to the ground game on the left.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quarterback moving. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. It's as if every play call with this guy, you've got the play that's called, and if that doesn't work, something that might even be more dangerous.
How nice is that as an offensive coordinator, right, Reese? You know that even if what you called isn't exactly going to work, this guy can just pull a rabbit out of the hat. He can go backyard football and just take off. Man, this guy is fun to watch.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Jones to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Rivers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Fresno State will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. Finding open areas. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Williams will pass. Got his man. It's a seam wide open. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Lawson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Out of the gun. They'll run it inside. He has the first and still on his feet. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Huskies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Lawson. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Quarterback on the keeper. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ross. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Williams looking for a man. Touchdown, Husky! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, What adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30. Still running at the 40. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. Pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Jones wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Rivers. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Hauls it in. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's reeled in. It's Harris. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. Off play action. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Harris.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Williams will pass. He'll try to do it himself. And he tried. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Running into the open space. And they swarm him under. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. On fourth down, going to the air. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Huskies.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking for a productive play on first down. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Rivers. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space.
Oh, he dropped it! And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
And you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, you take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
He'll take a shot. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. As they come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the third quarter. From the gun, Give on the inside. Shakes off the defender. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Huskies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside Give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Williams looking for a man. He spins away from the defense. He smashes his way through again. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They've got the screen set up. At the 40, there he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? Makes the grab. It's Lawson. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Boy, did they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Maryland pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those Terps players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? It sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Jones to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He's open on the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. He's going to throw deep right side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Snagged in the middle. It's Rivers. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Got a man. It's Rivers. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Bulldogs are facing 3rd and inches. He breaks a tackle. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Offense set on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Fresno State. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this deep.
It's a running room. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Washington. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting the drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Pickoff! What a play to set him up! And they'll drag him down after turn on the